Okay, everybody mad at Jim Jones, right? Now, when everybody look at something one way, I always look at it the other way. Cause one thing I don't like is nonsense and childishness and stupidity. Okay? Now, I'm not Jim Jones' friend, and I probably will never be his friend. The only thing he will coexist with me is being a black man alive in the world. That's it. Other than that, the only thing we may have common is we're from New York. And that's it. Okay? Other than that, we don't got nothing else in common. Now, I see a lot of people mad at Jim Jones, right? And I always say it's easy to be mad at something, but you're not mad at everything. Because Jim Jones is doing exactly what the hood taught him to do, never to grow up. Okay? And like, people acting like it's not hundreds of men in America and the Caribbean islands. The streets don't make you grow up. Bless up, open minded. I'm gonna cut up on this, for real, cause this one is personal to a lot of us, and I'm sick of the nonsense. You feel me? Asia, bless up, man. Bless up, yo. Tap in, share this, because I want a lot of people that call themselves black or Latino or whatever you consider yourself in the hood. I want the hood to hear this. Because I am sick of grown men and women acting like kids. I'm sick of this shit. For real. And you want to talk about, oh, they're gangsters. Oh, they're working people. Well, you know what? After I finish saying what I'm saying, I don't give a F how y'all break it down. Because it's still going to be the same situation. Okay. Let me take a little sip of my coffee. Alright. Now, I don't know how old Jim Jones is, right? But I guess he's older than me. And I'm 41 years old. Bless up, Sassy. I remember when I was 8 years old. And they was talking about Bloods when I was 8 years old growing up in the Bronx. And it was rumors going around that it had black brothers in jail fighting for the cause. Okay. Now, back then you were a little kid, a little young black kid. And me, I'm going to tell you the truth. When I heard that, I said, okay. We got some brothers standing up for the brothers in jail. I said, okay. We got some brothers standing up for the people. Okay. I was a little 8-year-old kid, and I was like, okay. Made me feel good to be a young black kid. That we had people fighting for us. Okay, now we gonna skip. This so-called stuff that we call the hood or the ghetto, it don't make you grow up as a man or as a woman. Because I done seen people where they older than me. And when I was a teenager, right? I watched some older men try to be in our business. And I was there looking like, yo, ain't this kind of wrong? Like, what are they doing dealing with our business? And this is supposed to be teenager business. And these grown men was inside of our business. And I'm going to keep saying it because I hate it. The hood, the majority of the people in the hood is a whole bunch of people following one man, okay? Or two men or one woman. I'ma keep saying this because I hate when people lie. I hate liars. In the hood is a lot of peer pressure. And when you stand alone or you stand by yourself, that's when everybody will call you a nerd, a coward, a geek, a fool. And the one thing I say about, because I hate using the word the hood and the ghetto to define us. But that's the stupid word that people made. Okay, and when you check it out, the hood don't make you grow. Okay, it don't make your mind expand. It make you stay in the same stupid box that men tell other kids and other little kids to keep on going, to keep on going. So when people are mad at Jim Jones, right? He's just doing what he was taught. He's just doing what was taught generation after generation after generation. So how could people be mad at him? How could people be mad at him? And it got men in Atlanta right now calling themselves gangsters. It got, and I'm going to say this. You got California. But people don't want to say, oh, California, they grandmothers, they grandfathers. Like, and this is why I tell people, don't think that you know street or no hood philosopher, okay? Because you can't tell somebody, oh, you ain't from the hood or you ain't from the street. What classifies you to be from the hood or the street? What criterias you need to be classified to be from the hood or the street, or to be a street person or a real N or any of that stuff? What classifies you? Nothing. None of that. So when I hear people talk about, oh, I'm a real this, or I'm a real... Yo, you know how foolish they sound? Because when it comes time for you to be a real black man or a real black woman, they could never be that. Because that's a joke to them. And this is why I keep... and I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it. Jim Jones made a video the other day with Alvin Mills, right? And this is why I say, black men, you better wake up. Because when it comes to a war or any type of war, you are the only one that's getting effed over. Okay? Because he had Mills talking about bloggers, right? What do your little self, just because you are quote unquote street rapper, right? What you got to do with Jim Jones, the nonsense that he entered inside of the streets? And this is to show you, ain't no man could tell me he a man above me. Cause what? Cause if you gonna tell me oh, I'm more of a man than you cause I slapped the crap out of more men, or I unalive more men, or I've been to jail. You serious? Are you serious? You a man? Cause you hurt other men? But the thing is, check this out, right? This is why I always say, and this is why I call like a lot of people in the hood punks. You so hood, right? Why the hood ain't never attacked no law enforcement? Why the hood never stand up to no law enforcement? Huh? And it don't matter what gang you in. I ain't never see a gang yet go at it with a police department. But you'll shoot the man down the block. You'll have a problem with the man down the block. I am sick of that nonsense when people thinking just because you from the hood or just because you call yourself a street N or a bad B that you tough in life. Like, come on. You know how much so-called street people I watch and they scared to talk to an officer rough, or they scared to defend themselves, or they scared to even be a person? Like I ain't gonna curse on here, right? But it really sick me when people talk about they from the hood or they from the ghetto. What does that shit mean? Huh? This is what I always tell people. I'm from the South Bronx in Brooklyn. And I even ask myself, what does it mean? Huh? Nothing. Nothing. Because they'll tell you, oh, they've been banging in LA since they grandparents. Is stupid as well in California, okay? Because you know why? The grown-ass men in California, right? And the grown-ass women. So what it been going on in generations? They effed our people over on generation upon generation upon generation. So you thinking just because you organize death and you keep on going generation after generation, you gonna put a band-aid on it and say, oh, they grandmother's been blood, they grandfather's been blood, or they grandmama been Crip, or they it's still death. It's still the black man, the black woman, and the young black kids dying. And this is, yo, I swear to God, yo, this is why I tell you I don't like people, okay? Because all of this fake stuff that goes on, like our ancestors and our elders said, they will smile in your face, but your own people don't care about us. And it's the truth. It's the truth. Fake black people, fake love. How you think people could become gangsters so much and kill each other in the hood? Because it ain't no love. Okay? And you was taught, and we teach each other that in the hood. Okay? He ain't nothing. You make sure next week he done. Or they ain't nothing. They ain't making no money. You make sure next week they done. Okay? And I've been saying it, and I'm going to continue to say it. Black men in the ghetto. You want to hate so much, right? On each other, right? But I ain't never seen no black gang go against no law enforcement. So me, I'm saying this, and I'm going to be for real. That toughness that you try to claim, and I've been thinking this for years. A lot of you black men is down with the LGBT community. Okay? I'ma say it again, and I'ma keep on saying it, cause y'all have so much hate for another man, right? And always worrying about what another man doing. Always got, oh, them niggas down there. Oh, them niggas this and that. Oh, this and that. Y'all got problems, yo. Y'all got problems, but y'all call it tough. It ain't nothing tough, because you know why? If it was tough, black men would take America back. But you won't. Telling me you tough. Telling me you tough. If you was tough, these people wouldn't be able to lock us up. And this is what I'm going to keep on saying this. Black people, you keep on letting everybody in the business. At the end of the day, you know who keeps suffering? Only you. Only you. Only you. Only you. You let other people into your gangs, right? But what do? You let white people into your gangs. You let Spanish people into your gangs. You let Asian people into your gangs. Trust me, they not gonna kill no Asian Crip or no Asian blood. They going after a young black man or a young black woman. And I'ma say it. You black people are very sick when you let these other people into your gangs, but you'll never be into their gang. It's sickening, and I'ma keep on saying it. Black people, we are so sick that we love to love others more than we love ourselves. And people will be saying, oh. No, I've been getting it over a while, and I say, yes, we built with love as black people. But when it's going to come a time when it's stupidity, okay? Yes, I'm going to say it again. We are black people, and we're built with love. But when is it going to come a time that is stupid? Huh? Because the only thing going to happen after this Jim Jones thing is dead bodies and people going to go in the graveyard. And you know who going to die? And you know who going to go into the graveyard? Black men and black women. Got me sick. But then you want to glorify this street life. Outside. I'm outside. Yo, let me tell you something. What outside did? What did outside do for any one of us? Some people went outside and got left outside. Some people went outside, never came back inside. I'm outside. I'm out. Like, to be honest to you, when we was young teenagers, right? And this how stupid this generation of people are. I'm saying people. I'm not saying no color. I'm not saying no religion. I'm just saying everybody. When we was outside, we never in our lives said we outside. Like, what type of stupid shit is that? We outside. I'm outside. Like, and this is why I say that they have men teaching men that's teaching men, that's teaching little kids. And our generations and our people in the hood will never grow. Because you know why? And I'm going to say this, I don't care how people feel. Our stupid black men, they think it's a glory to kill another black man, okay? You putting in pain on another black man is satisfying, okay? So let's just stop the stupid shit. Why you think these young kids is going so hard? Because they learned it from the generation before them. And grown men is teaching them that. Okay? I'm tired of the nonsense of us ignoring stuff. But then you want to really make a scapegoat. Like, man, let me tell you something. If everybody mad at Jim Jones, right? I'm going to be real. And I'm not going to take it back. You need to rag-a-tag him and drag him. Okay? That's the millennium I'm from. That's the situation I'm from. If we trying to save these young kids and we trying to save all of us, sometimes certain people got to get effed up. Okay? And I'm not going to say the other things because as I learned, there's a lot of informers. There's a lot of dirty turncoats on this YouTube. So I ain't stupid. Okay? A lot of you girls and boys on this YouTube is stupid. And I'm going to say it with a capital S and a capital D at the end. Because you like to see the drama. But when realness happen of adults stepping up and making other adults stop acting like little kids, you are the first one to call the police and the law enforcement. You are the first one to side with the beast and the enemy. Because you are the first one to be with them anyway. You little dirty snitches, rats, informers, turncoats, dummies. I'd rather you be a revolutionary gangster any day than be a snitch, than be a rat, than be a dummy. But do you people know what a revolutionary gangster is? No. Because you only know what a gangster is, but you'll laugh at a revolutionary. And stuff like that, I'm not going to take. Stuff like that, I'm not going to rock with, okay? Because our people put their lives on the line. Malcolm died for this shit. You ungrateful pieces of shit. And I'm talking to everybody, for real. Because our people die for shit like this. And you ungrateful people only care about the bag. You only care about your gang. You only care about your stupid community. And I'm saying our stupid community because it's nothing. Because anytime they ready to bring the feds that you people like to call, let me tell you this, man. The feds ain't never care about a young black man. The feds ain't never care about a young black kid. The feds ain't never care about a black woman. Okay? But you... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You freaking people thinking that you're going to be a drug dealer and a gangster, and you thinking that you getting caught by the feds is something, a badge of honor. They don't like you and your people. What you think they are? What you think they playing a cat and mouse game with you? They not playing with you. They don't give a damn about your generation. But you thinking that, oh, they supposed to lock me up. No, they supposed to kill you too as well. Okay? But you thinking that this is a cat and mouse game. Oh, I'm going to sell drugs or I'm going to be a gangster and they going to lock me up and it's going to be okay. Sure. Keep on playing games with people that's not playing with you. Okay? Keep on playing games with these people and they're not playing with you. It's just like America. I don't care if Obama was the president. I don't care if Trump was the president. I don't care if John Kerry was the president. I don't care if Biden was the president. The same story remains since 1776 till now. They're running their country. Okay? So when you think black men and black women gonna be gangsters and run around America, if we don't come together and see certain things, trust me, they're gonna always keep locking us. Excuse me. They're gonna always keep locking us up, and they're gonna always keep killing you behind the scenes while you kill each other as well. Black men, the reason why I say black men, because you're supposed to be the freaking protector of the family. Okay? But you turned into a punk. You turned into the enemy of your damn family. Okay? You turned into a coward, black man. A coward. Where it got people, I hear black men that call themselves gangsters. You calling a regular black man that go to work a chump. When that man will stand up more than you. And I ain't talking about in America. I'm talking about in life. You know how much times I seen regular working black men and women stand up before gangsters? Stand up? Because a gangster only gonna stand up for his gang. But let me tell you this. A regular black man gonna stand up for his fucking people. And I don't care if I get a community strike. Because I'm angry. Okay? I'm sick of the nonsense. I'm sick of it. I don't care about none of this stupid internet stuff. I don't care about none of this. I care about my people realizing who they are. I care about my people understanding who they are. Care about this nonsense. You being a gangster, what is it? What is it getting? I can name 10 of my homeboys right now that's under the grave. Then I can name 10 of my boy cousins. Then I could name 10 of my girl cousins. What is that? That's 30 people in the grave. You know why? You know why? Because of black on black crime and our people want to be some street one. Huh? You want to be a street person. But let me tell you this. The only thing the streets ever did for black people in America and the world was make you go to your grave faster than you could run. Tell me about any street stuff. Tell me about being a gangster. Man. It kills me. Okay? It kills me. It kills me. Okay, because I know my ancestors that came before me and before us, many of them died. And like this generation that play around with shit, I ain't never been playing around with shit. And I ain't never gonna play around with it. You know how much people in this world hate me for standing up for black people and other people as well? It got black people that don't like me for standing up for white people. Okay? So nobody can tell me what it is to be a stand-up person, a stand-up soul. Like some of y'all, I tell you, man. People take shit for a game. And I understand they don't take shit for a game because it is a game to them. Okay? But me, I ain't gonna say I'm sick of the killing. I'm sick of the stupidity. Because Hocus made a joint the other day of dropping your flag. Now, let me tell you. I see a lot of people that want to talk about, oh, he dropping his flag because of this and that. Yo, just kill all that nonsense. You feel me? Because if the man say he dropping his flag and he don't want to be a blood no more, he a grown man. He's a grown man. And he's a grown man from the Bronx that's trying to make a difference in many lives, okay? Not his. Because you know what the funny thing is? And I want everybody to defend Hocus. I want everybody to have Hocus back. Everybody in New York City, whether you're a blood, whether you're a Crip, whether you're a regular person, whether you're a Latin King, a Trinitario, whatever. A lot of people need to hold Hocus 4/5 from the Bronx down. They say it take a village, right? Well, you know what? We need the village to be around that black man. We need the village to be around the energy that he is putting out there. Because the energy that he's putting out there, right? Of dropping your flag, it's leading on to much more. Okay? Because I was there thinking about it. I was like, damn. And I'm not going to lie. I didn't get it at first. But when I really thought about it, you got to take baby steps. You feel me? And I felt Hocus' pain when he said, I can't do it by myself. Okay? And he shouldn't have to bear that pain and bear all of the heavy burden by yourself. And I'm going to make sure I make everybody that I know could help him on that level to keep on going. Because if you need to get these young kids into certain places where they could be safe and they say they don't want to be in gangs no more, because our people are ignorant. When you want to get out of a gang in the so-called hood, they'll either kill you or beat the crap out of you. And we need to start speaking the truth. And this is the sickness in our people. Okay? So you telling me if a little kid don't want to be peer pressure no more, he got to go somewhere to be safe? Nah, man. Nah. And this is why I say it's the young little kids that got the heart, that got the guts. We need the village to raise up once again, and we need the village to help each other. Okay? If the woman down the block making some potatoes and the man up the block sewing pants, we need the little kids down the block to bring the water. We need the village to unite. Okay? I don't care what you feel. I don't care how they look. We need the people in the village to unite. Stop killing each other. Why don't we make that challenge as well too? Stop killing each other. Okay, because it may sound crazy, right? But all these mothers and fathers, every year, every 6 months, every 2 months, they gotta go find money to bury their little freaking kids. You think that shit normal? You think it's normal when you gotta go search for your last, right? To go bury one of your family members. You think some people gonna have $5,000 or $10,000 on deck to bury somebody? It's not easy for somebody to just pull out $5,000 and pay for a casket, then pay for other things. Nah, it ain't easy for people to do that. Hold on, let me read your comments. Open-minded elder, thank you very much for being in the building, man. Much respect to you. Thank you very much, open-minded. Asia, thank you for being in the building, man. Much respect to you as well. Okay, let me see. Hello, Sassy. And big up to you too, Sassy. Big up to you, man. Hold on, let me see. Open-minded, I'm gonna... wait, let me see. I'm gonna try to remove you as a manager. A moderator, but after this live too, because I want to make sure that you can comment on my shorts, I'm gonna remove you from the moderator today. And if it's still the same way, I will just put you back as a moderator later on. But I want to make sure that you can comment on my shorts, because if there's nobody really out there in this world that support my page, I could surely say you really show love. And like me, one thing I do in this world is I respect. You feel me? I don't disrespect respect. Okay? And since I came on this YouTube joint, and me and Open-Minded, we link up, he always showed me respect. Always. And he come on my page, and I'll be honest. He support my page more than I support his page. And it should be the other way around because he's an elder. But I'm going to always be there just as you always there for me. Love is love, my brother. Okay, I removed it, but I'm going to read your comments right now. Excuse me. Okay, Sassy, hello, hello, hello. Facts, the hood teaches some of us not to grow up. And that is what I don't like, because even though when I was a young kid, I always wanted to be around my mother, my father, and the other individuals in the hood that was older than me. Because you know why? I wanted to learn from them. I didn't really like learning the little basic stuff that we learned as kids. I wanted to learn from the adults that was around me. And that's what I did. Okay. F it. I'm gonna say it. Bloods and Crips destroy our community. And now they saying it out of control. And this is what I mean. Like, I got probably like, between girls and boys, I got like probably 15 boys and girl cousins that died off of gang stuff. You feel me? And I'm talking about not in New York only, but America itself. Okay? So like, that's a whole nother topic for another day, like, for real, because that's something that I take very personal. You feel me? Because it ain't none of them niggas bringing my freaking family members back or any of my people back. It ain't nothing. You died for a gang that wouldn't even die for you. For real. I'm sorry. I give it up for real. A Blood or a Crip, you gonna keep on going year after year, right? But Blood and Crip ain't gonna die for nobody. Because you know why? It's just a name, and it's a name to just keep on killing the young black men, young black women, old black men, and old black women. It ain't nothing but a destructive force, okay? And I'm not going to get on the Bloods and the Crips only. Any black gang is just a destructive force, okay? Gangs ain't like, oh man, I just don't like to speak on stuff that don't make sense. For real. Hello. Hello, you sweetie. Hello. Hello. Shit. Fuck you looking at? Yeah, my fault. I just didn't. Alright. Woosah, woosah. Hello, people. Okay. Facts, I'ma say it. Okay, talk that. These clowns are now gangbanging online. Now these dudes are fake as F. People only care when the white man kills us, but never talks about black on black hate or crime. And that's the thing, like, I done held too much people. I done seen too much people on the white sheets, and there was nothing never good about it. There's nothing never good about it. I say bless up all the time as I give people a greeting because of my little young lion that passed away. Because of a coward that stabbed my little lion in the chest for 2 bags of heroin. That L.I.P. Sarid, man. I love you, man, for real. I had to give that man any amount of money. But the old me with it, like, I don't know how the old me would take that, okay? But nowadays, I just have to say I had to give that man any amount of money for my little homie Sarid to be alive right now. Because it gives me pain every time I tell somebody bless up. And I know that He'll be here saying the same thing. He'll be one of those young kids that'll be outside. Don't matter if it was California. Don't matter if it was Philly. Don't matter if it was New York, Delaware, wherever. To try to keep young kids alive. And he's one of the reasons why I push. I push hard. I don't care what color you is. I don't care what religion you is. I don't want you in the graveyard. I don't want you in no jail. I don't want you going down the wrong alley. I don't want you walking down that block and not knowing what's down that block. I want you to know what's down that block before you go down that block. 1, 2, 3. The Bible said the devil will send people that looks just like you to destroy you. Oh man. Elder, you are so right, and Bible, you are so right. Basic information before leaving Earth. Yes, you are right, Elder. Some of these people are products of crack babies. Yes, you're right again too with that one, Elder. That's you're 2 for 2, man. Our ancestors hate y'all. I'ma say it. Well, no. You ain't gotta say it, Elder. I'ma say it. The ancestors hate a lot of you ungrateful little bastards, okay? For real, because it's just true. You people would only fight for black power when it benefits your own. But when it don't benefit your own, you don't care about black history. You don't care about nothing at all. You think you care about 1865? You think about you caring about 1619? You think about you caring about 1539? You don't care about none of them stuff. But if it's somebody giving you money or giving you anything, you'll care about it all day, you know. So like it's I used to get mad at it, but nowadays I laugh with shame because I know the deal, you know. I know the deal, so I laugh with shame nowadays. I know the deal. Okay, nobody hates us more than us, and that's sad, Elder. That's kind of worse than sad, because it's like we'll say self-hate, right? But to me, I always like to go a little deeper than the surface. It's like, because self-hate, yes, it is. That is what we see. Because I don't care if you call her a Muslim and you a Christian. That's still your black sister as a woman, right? But you won't figure it out because you'll get to the point of saying, I don't like her. She think that Allah is better than Jesus. So she'll say, I don't like her. She think Jesus is better than Allah. But last time I checked, right? If you cut your skin, and the simple fact that we always use this little example, and I call it little example because it's so little, but it's so big and profound that people still don't get it. You cut any human skin in this world, what color is the blood? Or should I put it in better perspective? You cut any human skin, what color is the liquid? The last time I checked, the liquid comes out red. Okay? Red. Yeah, the liquid, it comes out red. People think you bleed green, blue, all different type of colors, but it's only one color of blood that comes out of humans. If you take a knife and you go, you're gonna see red blood going click, 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 dripping. Okay, so like, I don't care what you look at as calling yourself different, as I got my religion over here and they got their religion over there. Cool. Just because you got a different religion, does it make you different? No, it doesn't. Hold on. I'm so sorry about that. You know, let me see how this is. Okay, I'm going to cut it off in 2 more minutes and then I'll come back on later. Nah, we just need to do better, and I'm gonna keep on pushing for my black brothers to wake up, because I'm gonna say this. Yes, the black woman is the black woman, And she need us to protect her in a world full of strangers, okay? And if you don't know what that mean, or if you don't even have a clue, I'ma say like this, yo, don't consider yourself a black man, okay? Don't consider yourself a black man, okay? Cause me, as I said, when I was a little kid, I was proud to see my uncle. I was proud to see my father. I was proud to see the black men in my community that stood up like black men. Okay? Cause it wasn't no, I ain't never hear about none of this Captain Save-A-Ho. I ain't never hear about none of that childish stuff until nowadays. The black men I knew growing up in the South Bronx and Brooklyn, in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, stood up for the black woman. Okay, yes, it got certain this and that. But you know what? We keep this and that for outside. Okay? But they had it's just sad that you gotta explain stuff. Cause I'ma say it like this, yo. A lot of you dudes, you got sisters. You got aunts. You got god sisters. Okay? And I'ma just say it's a shame. Okay? It's a shame. God bless. I'm out.